Why do we find certain people attractive? What is it about certain traits or characteristics that draw us in, making us feel a connection or spark? Evolutionary psychology, a field that explores the roots of human behavior in the crucible of natural selection, offers valuable insights. This discipline delves into how our ancestral past has shaped the way we think, feel, and behave today. Just as our bodies have been sculpted by countless generations of adaptation, so too have our minds and the desires that reside within them. Our preferences and attractions are not merely random, they are the result of evolutionary pressures that have influenced human mating strategies over millennia. Evolutionary psychologists propose that mate preferences, the qualities we seek in a partner, are not random. They argue that these preferences are deeply rooted in our biology and have been fine-tuned to enhance reproductive success and survival. They are shaped by a complex interplay of biological predispositions and cultural influences. While our biology provides a foundation, cultural norms and societal expectations also play a significant role in shaping what we find attractive.
Fascinating, isn't it? The way our preferences are a blend of ancient evolutionary forces and modern cultural dynamics. The way our minds and desires have evolved just like our bodies. It's a testament to the intricate dance between nature and nurture, biology and culture, that defines who we are and what we seek in a partner. Imagine, if you will, a river carving its path through a landscape. This river, with its twists and turns, represents the journey of life itself, constantly moving and adapting to the terrain it encounters. The river represents our evolved psychological mechanisms, shaped by the forces of natural selection. Just as the river's flow is influenced by the natural elements, our behaviors and preferences are sculpted by the evolutionary pressures that have acted upon us over millennia. The landscape, with its hills and valleys, symbolizes the influence of culture and environment. These cultural and environmental factors create a diverse tapestry that the river must navigate, much like how our lives are influenced by the cultural norms and values we grow up with. Both play a crucial role in determining the river's final course. The river's journey is not just about the water itself, but also about how it interacts with the land, merging with other streams, changing course, and overcoming obstacles. Similarly, our mate preferences are molded by both our evolutionary heritage and the specific cultural context in which we live. The way we choose our partners is a complex interplay of innate desires and the cultural settings that shape our perceptions and choices. While certain preferences, such as a preference for good health and kindness, might be universal, these traits are valued across different societies because they signal good genes and a cooperative nature, which are beneficial for survival and reproduction. Others, like a preference for specific body types or social skills, can vary dramatically across cultures. These variations highlight the rich diversity of human experience, showing how different environments and cultural histories can shape what we find attractive and desirable in a mate.
One of the most consistent findings in the study of mate preferences is the existence of sex differences. These differences are not just minor variations but are deeply rooted in our biology and evolutionary history. Across cultures, men and women tend to prioritize different qualities in a partner. This phenomenon is observed universally, transcending geographical, cultural, and social boundaries. It suggests that these preferences are not merely social constructs, but are ingrained in our very nature. Men, on average, place a higher premium on physical attractiveness, youthfulness, and cues to fertility. These traits are often seen as indicators of health and reproductive potential, which are crucial for the continuation of genes. This preference can be traced back to our evolutionary past, when men who were attracted to these traits were more likely to choose mates who could bear healthy offspring, increasing their reproductive success. In ancient human societies, selecting a mate with these qualities would have been advantageous for ensuring the survival and prosperity of one's lineage.
Women, in contrast, tend to prioritize qualities such as resources, status, and ambition in a potential mate. These traits are often associated with the ability to provide and protect, which are essential for the well-being of both the woman and her offspring. These preferences reflect the challenges women have faced throughout evolutionary history in securing resources to support themselves and their children. In ancient times, a woman's survival and the survival of her children often depended on the resources and protection provided by her partner. A partner with access to resources could provide stability and protection, enhancing the well-being and survival of both the woman and her offspring. This dynamic has shaped human relationships for millennia and continues to influence mate preferences today. Understanding these evolutionary underpinnings helps us appreciate the complexities of human attraction and the universal language of love and partnership.
While these sex differences in mate preferences appear to be universal, the specific ways they manifest vary significantly across cultures. Culture acts as a powerful filter, shaping and refining our innate preferences based on local norms, values, and ecological conditions. For instance, in societies where resources are scarce, women might place an even greater emphasis on a partner's economic prospects. Conversely, in societies with greater gender equality, women might prioritize a partner's willingness to share in domestic responsibilities and childcare.
It's really interesting how culture can influence even our most basic desires, isn't it? Section 5. When resources shape choices, the case of economic dowry.
The practice of dowry, where a woman's family provides goods or money to her husband upon marriage, illustrates how economic conditions can influence mate preferences. In societies where dowry is prevalent, men might place a higher value on a woman's family's wealth and status, as this directly translates into tangible benefits for them. This practice can create a competitive marriage market, where women from wealthy families are highly sought after.
Section 6. Status and prestige, seeking partners of high standing.
In many cultures, social status and prestige are highly valued qualities in a mate. This preference is particularly pronounced in hierarchical societies where individuals occupy distinct social ranks. A partner's status can bring social advantages, access to powerful networks, and enhanced reputation. This preference for high-status mates is observed in both men and women, although the specific markers of status might differ depending on the cultural context.
Section 7. Physical attractiveness, a universal currency with cultural variations.
While physical attractiveness is a universally desired trait, the specific features that are considered attractive can vary widely across cultures. Body size preferences are a prime example. In some cultures, plumpness is associated with prosperity and health, making it a desirable trait. In contrast, in many Western societies, thinness is often idealized as a marker of beauty and self-discipline. These contrasting preferences highlight the powerful influence of cultural norms and media representations in shaping our perceptions of attractiveness.
Section 8. Beyond beauty, valuing kindness, intelligence, and humor. While physical attractiveness and status might capture our initial attention, qualities such as kindness, intelligence, and humor play a crucial role in forming lasting bonds.
These traits signal a partner's ability to be a supportive companion, a caring parent, and a source of intellectual stimulation. Kindness, in particular, is universally valued, likely because it indicates a partner's willingness to cooperate and contribute to the well-being of the relationship.
Section 9. The role of developmental experiences. Our early life experiences, particularly within our families, also contribute to shaping our mate preferences.
Children who grow up in warm and loving homes tend to develop secure attachment styles. As adults, they are more likely to seek partners who are emotionally available, trustworthy, and capable of forming secure attachments. Conversely, children who experience inconsistent or neglectful caregiving might develop insecure attachment styles, leading them to be more preoccupied with relationship security or to avoid intimacy altogether.
Section 10. The adaptive nature of human mate preferences. The variability of human mate preferences across cultures underscores the remarkable adaptability of our species.
Our preferences are not fixed, but rather respond to local ecological conditions, social structures, and cultural norms. This flexibility has allowed humans to thrive in a wide range of environments from the Arctic tundra to the Amazon rainforest.
Section 11. Conclusion, a tapestry of preferences. Understanding the interplay of biology and culture in shaping mate preferences provides a rich and nuanced perspective on human behavior. Our preferences are not merely products of random chance or fleeting cultural whims. They are rooted in our evolutionary past, sculpted by the forces of natural selection, and refined by the rich tapestry of human culture. By unraveling the threads of this intricate tapestry, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity and diversity of human mating desires.